Welcome to our user group presentation on Salesforce Lightning. Today we'll be covering information shared with us by Salesforce, so it's important to note that all purchasing decisions should be made based on technology that is currently available today. Our goal today is to learn more about Lightning and get into the features and resources that are most impactful to us as admins and how we can help enable our end users to be successful with Lightning. So on our agenda, we'll go over an introduction to Lightning, what it is, and what does it mean for us as admins. And user adoption is a huge priority for all of us as admins, so we're going to review some productivity features that you can deliver to your end users with Lightning, along with an end user demo that you can take home and deliver to your end users in your environment. Then we'll cover customization and some of the ways to get started with Lightning customization, and of course, a demo of that as well. We do have resources to review at the end, as well as time set aside for our discussion. So let's get started. Let's kick off with a quick video of some fellow admins sharing their experiences with Lightning.
I see that Lightning is the innovative way of the future.
There's so many things I like about Lightning. The UI is absolutely gorgeous. It's easy to navigate through. It's very user-friendly, and you can give a new user a Salesforce license, have them look at Lightning, and they really understand what they're doing in a very intuitive way.
Lightning has been a game changer, both in my company and in the industry. Lightning's easy to customize, it's consistent across any device, and my users love it.
The easy customizations and drag and drop features of Lightning makes it very, very easy to be very productive. I love the apps. You can build apps for each sales team or each team within your company and keep everyone organized.
My favorite Lightning feature is definitely Kanban. It's so easy to just drag and drop and see everything update, and it's all real time, so it's just fun, and it makes working in Salesforce even more fun.
The key thing when considering rolling out Lightning to me is thinking about embracing all the innovation that's coming. There's so much more that you can do, and I think rolling that out to your users helps you practice and become more comfortable, as well as extending that to them so that they can use all these exciting new features.
So when I said it's time for us to switch from Classic to Lightning, our users were able to see, oh my goodness, this is so much easier, it's so much cleaner, it's so much faster to interact with, and that was exactly what they needed.
There are a number of options available to admins to help them develop a rollout plan for Lightning, whether it's the Lightning Migration Assistant, or community-led webinars, or Trailhead modules. All the information that they need to understand and learn is available to them.
When we decided to roll out Lightning, I used the resources at admin.salesforce.com and listened to podcasts and went to the community and got more information, as well as hit Trailhead. Then we pulled the trigger, rolled it out. Lightning makes everything easier. I love Lightning. Everyone needs to be on Lightning.
So let's get started. What is Lightning and what does it mean for us as admins? Lightning is really the future of Salesforce. You may have noticed that all of the new productivity features being delivered and the new features around customization are all in Lightning. And that's because the future of innovation with Salesforce is in Lightning. And this is true for all admins and all developers as well. As we continue to build Lightning, as Salesforce continues to build Lightning, there has never been a better time as an admin or developer to become a Lightning expert. Lightning also delivers on productivity and efficiency for your end users. As you'll see in the productivity demo later today, Lightning is intuitive, fast, and delivers a lot of new features for end users that help them be effective. And Lightning is very customizable. Getting familiar with Lightning customization means less code requests, more flexibility for admins to build and deliver, and more ways to personalize the user experience across your Salesforce environment. Lightning has been a journey. Salesforce launched Lightning in fall 2015 and has been continuing to deliver on features to bring Lightning to parity with Classic and add brand new Lightning features ever since. The most recent Spring 17 release was a huge release for Lightning, including console, favorites, and forecasting. So let's take a look at a few of those productivity features available in Lightning. As admins, we can be the ambassador for new productivity features and help deliver key features to our end users with Lightning, even these features that require little to no setup. These are out-of-the-box features that your end users may love, and being able to articulate and show these features to your end users really will aid in your Lightning rollout when you're looking to increase user adoption and deliver those things that your users have been asking for. Lightning has features that help your users find the information that they need and keep track of it. So we have the chatter feed in Lightning. Yes, we do have chatter in Classic, but in Lightning Chatter Home, you can do even more. You can create personalized chatter streams that allow individual users to make curated lists of content. We have chatter highlights that uses Einstein to bubble up most trending and hot topics in chatter. Favorites is a way for your users to bookmark and easily return to all of their favorite content in Salesforce using the little star in the top right-hand corner. This is a small but mighty feature and has quickly become the favorite of many Lightning users. And global search. So Salesforce has improved search to help your users find the things they need quicker and easier, including instant results, top results, being able to pre-scope search, and being able to search contextually to which tab you're in. Reports and dashboards are a favorite feature for many power users. And with Lightning, you have new ways to visualize your data. Lightning reports and dashboards have delivered on many of your favorite classic features like dynamic dashboards, collaboration, scheduled reports, and role hierarchy. And there's brand new features in Lightning Analytics like new chart types, resizable dashboard components, and locked filters on reports. And in Lightning, your users have new ways to visualize and work with their data. Only in Lightning, your users get a customizable out-of-the-box calendar where any custom or standard object with a date or date time field can be viewed on the calendar. And what's more, you can define which object, how it should display, including name and color of calendar, and what filters you'd like applied. And your users work with list views, and in Lightning, they can use features they know and love like inline edit, and they also have access to brand new features like Kanban for all objects, where they can view their records as grouped tiles and use the board to update and summarize. Lightning helps users be more productive when working with deals and customers. Enhanced email in Lightning gives users the power to associate an email to any object from anywhere in Salesforce and to view the true activity for the records they're working with. And the Opportunity Workspace has been fine-tuned to optimize how sales users work, including a sales path with coaching, highlights, the activity timeline, and insight into the accounts with news. Let's take a look at Lightning productivity features that your end users will love. Admins can enable access to Lightning for their users via custom profiles or permission sets. And when Lightning is enabled, users can select to move to the Lightning experience with the Profile Switcher. This switcher is available while in Lightning to switch back to Classic as well. In Lightning Experience, they land on their default homepage. This page is optimized for sales users and includes a performance chart, a smart assistant that bubbles up items needing attention, news, recent items, and their top deals. And we're in the Lightning Sales app, and you can see the familiar horizontal navigation, including objects like accounts, opportunities, and chatter right at the top. If they want to explore other tabs or apps in Lightning, they can navigate using the app launcher. They can also search within the app launcher for specific names if they're looking for something. The new Chatter Home in Lightning provides even more clarity and customization for end users. In the new Chatter Home, users can see all of their groups and followers, and a brand new Einstein-powered company highlights feed of popular or trending posts. Users can also create their own curated chatter streams with any feed-enabled objects, people, and groups to quickly get to updates from their chatter page. Each stream can have up to 20 items, and users can create up to 5 streams from their own use that they can access at their chatter tab. Now, you may remember having the recent items list in the sidebar of your Salesforce Classic app. Now, users can find their recent items from the search bar from wherever they are in Salesforce. And you can pre-scope the object you want to search by typing it in and selecting. This works for all of your objects that you use most often. I designate that I want to search within accounts, then I can type in any search term. So when I search for United, I do get some suggested results, but let's imagine I have a lot of records and I want to search across all of them. When I click search, I can see all of the results for United under the accounts object. I can also click top results to look across all of the objects. This is our new account homepage. This includes news for that account, related lists, our details tab, which is where our page layout fields live. And if this is a record that I work with often, I'm going to favorite it by clicking the star at the top of the page. Once it's added to my favorites, I can get to it from wherever I am in Lightning, which means I can use favorites instead of Chrome bookmarks to track all of my records. I can also edit my favorites by rearranging or renaming them so that they're meaningful to me. Your user might remember that they need to send an email while they're looking at a different item. Using the Global Actions plus sign at the top of the screen, they can select the Send Email action from anywhere in Lightning Experience. This opens the docked email window where a user can compose their email or use an existing template. Once your user has put the email together, they can relate it to any activity-enabled object, including custom objects. Once the email is sent, it is immediately available in that past activity for the record. Let's say we want to look at all of our opportunities or any other object tab. In my enhanced navigation, I can quickly pick the drop-down for opportunities, and I can see any records or lists I've viewed most recently. I can also see favorites I have for that object. When we select the list view that we want to work with, your users will see that Lightning list views have the behaviors that they know and love, like sorting, resizing columns, and even inline edit. In Lightning, you also have more options to visualize the list view information with list view charts. I can make changes to how the data is represented or even create a brand new chart from here. This is a new way in Lightning to quickly visualize that data without having to leave this list view page. And if we want to give them even more ways to work with the information, in Lightning they can visualize it further on a Kanban board. When I switch to Kanban, I can see tiles for all of my records. They're organized by default for the stage pick list, but your users can modify the Kanban settings for how the objects are organized to decide how the records should be grouped and summarized. These opportunities also all have close dates. Our campaigns have dates, our reminders have dates, and our custom objects may have dates. In Lightning, you can view the dates for any custom and standard object on your calendar and customize what that should look like to you. Once you've selected what filters you want to apply, what fields you want to display, that calendar is available for users to view in a day, week, or month view. Another way that our users can visualize and access all the information available to them in Salesforce and in Lightning is through dashboards. If I navigate to one of my favorite dashboards, I can work with it and make changes to it in Lightning that I could never do in Classic. I can resize the dashboard to work for me, changing the size of the dashboard components to effectively show the charts that I want. With this dashboard, I want to make some components smaller that don't require a lot of room, so I can fit 4 columns across the top and even maximize the room that I'm giving to certain graphs to really illustrate the data. Now, once I'm done working with this dashboard, if I think it's awesome and I want to share it, I can use Chatter by expanding the feed component on the right sidebar and send it to one of my colleagues or to a group. As I'm working with this dashboard more, if I want to expand one of the components to dive deeper, I can click this expand button here and look at the components in more depth in an expanded pop-out. I can toggle through all of the dashboard components included, and if there's a component that I want even more detail into, I can click on the View Report button. This is where I can access the report that's driving the chart and the underlying data to better understand. I can edit the report from here with the Lightning Report Builder, and also change what the chart looks like to get a different look and feel. These are just some of the great new features available in Lightning to help make your users more productive. Now, we've covered the key productivity features for your end users, but we want to customize. Let's take a look at how we can customize with Lightning to build more with clicks than we have ever been able to do before. In Lightning, admins have much more power to customize without code or without as much code. Lightning admins have power and flexibility to build custom apps and define the user experience. We can build apps faster than ever before with the Lightning App Builder. We can assign and customize those apps and page experiences to users by apps, by profile, by record type. We can build more end user coaching with Path on all of our custom objects and many of our standard objects like accounts and leads. And we can bring this experience to our mobile users with Lightning app pages. Custom home pages are available in Lightning, and you can even assign by profile. This means that you can create a Lightning component-powered homepage for your service users, for your marketing users, your project management users, and your admins. And they can see the information that they need most right when they log in. And you can do it all without any code. In the past, this would have required Visualforce, and it wouldn't have been as accessible to do for our users. Console apps are now also available in Lightning. If you have classic users on console apps, or you're interested in exploring ways to help your users maximize their screen real estate and get away from having 20 Chrome tabs open, Lightning console apps are now in beta. And the component-powered utility bar gives these apps even more options. And Path is now available in more places. The sales path was so useful for providing coaching into sales stages that it's now available for all your custom objects and standard objects like accounts and leads. Get rid of all the help bubbles and provide your users with coaching and insights using Path for all your business processes. This is a really powerful tool for admins in driving user adoption. And you can customize your record pages. In Lightning, you have a drag and drop interface to customize your record pages with standard and custom components. And what's more, when you customize a new page for your leads object, you have the option to assign by app, by record type, and by profile, which means you can deliver a custom experience based on the record, based on the user, or based on the Lightning app that they're currently using, or all of the above. And these drag and drop apps are available for your mobile users. With the App Builder, you can build one-page mobile apps for your users and give them the information they use most, all available within one tab in Salesforce One, all without any code. Let's take a look at how you can use Lightning customization to enhance your end user's experience. So we defaulted to our Sales Lightning app when we logged in, but let's use the app launcher to take a look at our marketing app. We saw our default homepage in Salesforce Lightning is this very sales-focused homepage, including a performance chart and a sales assistant that bubbles up leads and opportunities that need attention. This is a really useful page for salespeople, but our marketers have different needs. So we're going to use Edit Page to go to the Lightning App Builder page for our homepage. The center canvas is where we can see a preview of all the components on the page, and we can also add, remove, or change components. So I'm going to remove my performance chart and I'm going to remove the assistant. Don't worry, we're going to replace them with new components. On the left sidebar, I have all of my standard components that are available, and I'm going to drag over a report chart component. On the right panel, I can see all the properties for that report chart, so I'm going to select my team's lead insights report. And then in the canvas, I can drag and drop this report chart, and it will automatically resize based on how much room it has on the screen. I have more properties available to me as well on the right panel, like whether or not the refresh button should be visible. Once I finish working with that, I'm going to bring over a filter list. Filter list looks at the list views for all of your objects, so I can select my object campaign and an existing list view that I have for active campaigns. On this right panel here, I can customize further and define how many records should display. Once I'm happy with my page, I'm going to go ahead and click Save and Activate and assign this page to specific profiles. This is how I'm able to deliver a customized homepage experience for users based on their profile. So I'm going to assign it to system marketing users and system admins. Once my page has been activated and assigned, I can click back and see my brand new marketing homepage. I've got my report charts front and center, which replaced that performance chart. This is an interactive report chart, so we can hover over details and see more information. And we can even click into information from that list view to go right to the records that are being shown. Now, customizing the homepage is very cool, and assigning by profile is really useful for my users. We've also gotten feedback from users that they want to be able to work with multiple records at once. So I've gone to my Setup App Manager, where I can see all of my Lightning and Classic apps that are available. And I'm going to select New Lightning App because I'm going to build a brand new Marketing Console app for my users. On this screen, I can define what the name is, the description, along with branding like logo and color. And on the bottom right, I have a preview of what exactly this app tile will look like in the app launcher. So once I'm finished defining my branding, including my color of the app, I can go ahead and click Next for app options. This is where I define the navigation of this app. So the previous sales and marketing Lightning apps we saw were standard navigation, but we're going to select a brand new feature in Spring 17 for console navigation, which gives our users the ability to access multiple tabs with subtabs. The utility bar gives your users quick access to common productivity tools like notes and recent items. It appears as a fixed footer at the bottom of the page anywhere in this Lightning app. And you can use standard components like my report chart and even define how it looks with specific icons from the Lightning design system. And you can define the width as well. And then here we can select which report we want to show and if any filters should be applied. We can also select maybe filtered lists that are important to our users. So the same one that we added to our homepage, we want to make available on the utility bar. So they don't even have to go back to the homepage to navigate to it. With the utility bar, you can define the label, you can define the object to look at, and the list view. Under the covers, utilities harness the power of Lightning components. You can add a utility bar to any of your Lightning apps, including standard apps. I also added notes as well. I can designate which tabs should be included in this Lightning app, just like you would for your classic apps. But in Lightning, I have new options like calendar and notes that are available to be added. I can rearrange the order of these tabs, and when I'm ready, I can go ahead and assign who should have access to this brand new Lightning Console app by selecting the profiles. Once we've saved our new Lightning Console app, it'll be available in our Lightning Experience App Manager and Setup, and we can access it as a user from the app launcher. I can also rearrange the tiles to position it at the top. We're in our brand new Marketing Console. So I've defaulted to the home page, but I can use the tab dropdown to open multiple tabs like calendar and chatter and navigate between those without having to open different windows or different browser tabs. If I open my utility bar at the bottom, I can select records from my list view and go to those records to start to work with them. Because it's a console app, my real estate is maximized by allowing me to open multiple tabs for related records under this campaign GC product. So that means as I open different records like leads or campaign members, I still have my original campaign record open as well, alongside my calendar and chatter tabs at top. Now, if we take a look at this page for our lead record, it has a lot of valuable information, but I want to customize everything about my marketing user's experience. So I'm going to go into the Lightning App Builder for this lead record page. The first thing I'm going to do is drag the standard path component onto the page. In Lightning Setup, I built a custom path for leads, and using that component, I can add it to the page. I can also use tabs to really maximize the real estate of this Lightning page and organize it in a way that's easier for my users. So I rename this tab, custom tab News, and I bring the news component onto that. And then I can also start to rename the tab labels to be really intuitive for my users and organize components within those tabs. So tabs are a wonderful way to really control how the page is displayed when it first loads, and to use intuitive naming to organize different components to make it really easy for your users to know where to find their important information. Now in this last tab, I've removed the related lists component, and I'm going to bring over the singular related list standard component. This gives me the ability to add just one single object type related list to a page. This is a very useful standard component if you have objects like accounts that have many related lists and you want to make that a cleaner user experience with less scrolling. When I'm finished working on this page, I can activate it. Now I'm going to select exactly what app I want this page assigned to. This means that regardless of who is using the app, whatever their profile is, they will see this specific customized lead page while they're in the Marketing Console app. This is a really powerful new way for you to customize your end user's experience based on the job duties that they're performing, not only based on the record type or the profile. That page was really optimized for our Marketing Console, but we want to optimize everything about our marketing user's experience. So we're going to go back to setup and use the Lightning App Builder to build a marketing mobile page. I'm going to select App Page for my new Lightning page, and then I can name my page, whatever I want that page to be called. This is what will be represented on the tabs when I add it to navigation. I have a number of templates to choose from, and I can see the preview of what these templates will look like on various sizes of screens. So when I'm ready to build my page, I have a dropdown that lets me select what I'd like to preview for in this canvas, and I'm going to leave it on phone since I am building this page to be optimized for my mobile users. I'm bringing that report chart component onto this page again, and I'm going to bring a few more standard components on as well. Because I'm building this for my mobile users, I may make some changes to how many records I display, and I don't want to add too many components to this page. So I've added our filter list for active campaigns, I've added some recent items, and that original report chart. And I can use the panel on the right to customize that recent items component and define exactly what objects it should be looking at. Again, to make this as efficient and useful as possible for my mobile users when they're on the go. Now I'm going to go back to my page, and on the right panel here I can see all of the details for the page, including the label we selected, and I'm going to add actions. These are the actions that I think my marketing mobile users would want to use, like log a call or new lead. And again, I'm just trying to add those things our users do most often to give them this one-stop shop mobile page. When I'm ready to save my page and activate, I get to decide exactly where this page will show up. So I have my app name, I can select the icon, what I want the page icon to be represented as, and I do have the option to add it to my Lightning Experience apps, but I'm going to add this to my Salesforce One navigation. So I drag it up the top of the sidebar, right under Chatter, and save. Now let's take a look at what the mobile experience is. If I open the sidebar navigation in Salesforce One, I can go to my new Marketing Central page. That report chart has the same hover abilities to get more information. I can click into any of these campaign records to have more details and also see my recent items. And at the bottom, my users have access to those actions that they do most often. So that's just a few ways you can use Lightning customization to enhance your user experience and build faster. Let's use this time for discussion or questions. There are a lot of resources available, and here are some great places to get started. The Lightning Readiness Check. There is no reason not to run this report. It gives you insight into your current customizations and how they'll work in Lightning. I encourage everyone to run this report in their production environment today. Admin.salesforce.com/lightning is full of blogs, podcasts, and webinars focused on Lightning and tailored for admins. And you can get hands-on with Lightning with these Trailhead badges for Lightning App Builder and Lightning Apps. And when you have questions, the Lightning Now group in Success is the best place for all things Lightning and the best place to connect with other admins and Salesforce experts on Lightning. Thanks for joining and have a great day.